Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. This is going to be my last video for the week, and I think it's the perfect way to wrap everything up. Originally, I wanted to test HIMMELNEZ during yesterday's WoW, but because of a few unexpected circumstances, I wasn't able to play the job. So today, I asked my guild for permission to switch over and finally give HIMMELNEZ a proper test in a real war of crystal. Luckily, I wasn't the only one. My trusted DPS teammate, isnt, was also playing HIMMELNEZ, so we had a good opportunity to compare notes and see how the job performs when two players understand the same objective. And honestly, I came away with a much better impression than I expected. For large-scale battles like War of Crystal, I think HIMMELNEZ has a very clear identity. She's not a frontline fighter, she's not a diver, and she's definitely not the type of job that wants to chase people around the battlefield. Instead, she's an artillery unit. Your entire job is to identify where the enemy is most likely to move, position yourself safely behind your front line, and continuously bombard that area with damage. The more I played, the more I realized that finding the correct choke point is probably the most important skill for a HIMMELNEZ player. If you can predict where the enemy has to walk, that's where your donut attack becomes terrifying. You don't need to chase anyone. You let the battlefield come to you. Every time the enemy tries to push through a narrow entrance, they're forced to step into your damage zone. That's when HIMMELNEZ starts showing her true potential. This week, our opponents were 7C, Intugen, and 16 Nolan, 3 guilds from Thailand that are known for putting up a very solid fight. It definitely wasn't an easy match. In fact, I think that's exactly why this test was valuable. Playing against weaker opponents doesn't really tell you much. Playing against experienced guilds does, because they're constantly pressuring your positioning. They're looking for mistakes. They punish bad decisions immediately. That environment gave me the perfect opportunity to test all the theories I've been talking about throughout the week. Instead of discussing HIMMELNEZ in theory, I finally got to experience how the job behaves under real battlefield pressure. After spending an entire War of Crystal with HIMMELNEZ, one conclusion became very clear. As a long-range damage dealer, I honestly think the job performs very well. With the right build and proper positioning, you can continuously pressure the enemy, frontline, and force them to think twice before pushing forward. The amount of area denial this job creates is impressive. Even if you don't immediately kill someone, forcing the enemy to hesitate already creates opportunities for your teammates. But once you try to play HIMMELNEZ like a brawler, everything starts falling apart. I really don't think that's the way this job is meant to be played. Running into the middle of the fight with full DPS equipment simply makes you an easy target. The survivability just isn't there. The moment experienced players close the distance, crowd control starts flying everywhere. Before you even have time to react, you're already struggling to cast your defensive skills. That's why I think positioning is everything for this job. Don't force unnecessary fights. Stay behind your front line. Use the 3D camera so you can accurately place yours. Keep your anti-death food active. Communicate with your support players. If you have a good saint or bodyguard protecting you, HIMMELNEZ becomes much more comfortable to play. Without that support, you're going to have a rough time. Another thing I found myself doing more often than expected was supporting the team, instead of thinking only about damage. The anti-death field is incredibly valuable during big pushes. The prison wall can disrupt enemy movement and create awkward positioning for the opposing guild. Sometimes those utility skills end up being just as important as your damage. That's something I didn't fully appreciate until I experienced it in an actual War of Crystal. Overall, I think this job has exceeded my expectations in large-scale PvP. There's still plenty for me to learn, and I'm sure I'll continue improving as I spend more time with it. Hopefully, I'll also get permission to bring HIMMELNEZ into the next WoW, because I really want to see how it performs in an even larger battlefield. Before ending the video, I also want to thank everyone who participated in today's War of Crystal. Huge respect to 7C, Intugen, and 16 Nolan for giving us such an enjoyable fight. Win or lose, battles like these are what keep the game exciting. It feels like it's been a long time since we've had a War of Crystal that stayed competitive for nearly the full 30 minutes instead of ending in just 5. Those are the fights that people remember. Those are the moments that make Ragnarok Mobile fun. So thank you to everyone involved. And with that, We've officially wrapped up another busy week of testing and discussions. I really appreciate all of you who continue watching, commenting, and supporting the channel every day. Have a great weekend, take care, and I'll see you guys next week with more Ragnarok mobile content.